Let's continue here. This video is on highest common factor, and this in this section of the video is what's HCF. Okay, and this video number 19, part 1 of 4. I have divided this video in 4 parts, and this is the first part. Let us continue. Let's look at the outline of these videos here. Okay, we'll discuss HCF. What is HCF is highest common factor. Okay, we will discuss highest common factor, what it is and where it is used. Then after that we'll do compute there, and first thing we'll do using factors. Okay, then we'll discuss using divisions. Then we'll use it by addition and by subtraction sutra. Okay, let's continue here. What's HCF good for? Okay, why do we need to know about HCF and to compute HCF? Let's continue here. Why do we need HCF? Okay. Answer: we use it in everyday life. Okay, so we use it in everyday life, and it's so you need that. Okay, here's some examples. Say a milkman delivers milk, and his customers buy milk in 2 liters, 3 liters, and 5 liters quantity. Okay, so what's the largest one measure? Okay, he only wants to use one measure he needs to carry. He doesn't want to carry more than one. He wants to carry only one. Okay, and he also wants to carry the largest one. Okay, let's continue. Example: a housewife wishes to decorate 16 feet by 24-foot room with square pieces of different color carpet for a quilt-like look. Okay, what's the largest size of the carpet squares she can use? Okay, she must use squares here. Okay? Okay, she can use. Okay, let's continue here. Linda wishes to carpet, another example, 12 feet by 12 feet. This is square room. However, carpet comes in 9 feet width. Okay, and she buys 16 feet of the roll, and she cuts the carpet in 2 pieces and perfectly carpets the room. How did she do it? Okay, she uses HCF in this task. Okay, let's continue from here. Okay, let's look at what is HCF. Okay, let's continue. It's a What's HCF? It's a highest common factor. H for highest, C for common, and F for the factor. Let's continue here. Note that it's also known by greatest common measure. The book Figuring uses this term greatest common measure, and also by greatest common factor. Okay, greatest instead of highest. These terms are equivalent. Greatest common factor. Let's continue here. So first of all, let's look at what it is. First is a factor. Second thing, it's a factor here, and factor here is called measure here. Okay, what's a factor? Factor is a divisor which divides a number evenly. Evenly means remainder is a 0. Okay, we studied these in a video on divisibility by remainder. Remainder is 0, and we use divisibility by remainder. We use that property. The sutra used here are proportionality and divisibility by remainders. Okay, let us continue. Common factor. The factor is common to all the numbers in the question. That means all the numbers are proportional to that factor. Okay, and highest common factor is, we are interested in one factor which is highest or largest of all the common factors. We're looking for a one factor which is highest or largest of all the common factors. Let's continue here. We will often use divide and conquer to find multiple common factors. Okay. and HCF is a product of all these factors. And how do we use that multiple common factors and multiply them out? You please continue to watch the videos, and that would clarify. If there is any issue here, we would clarify that during the subsequent slides. Okay, let us continue from here. Let's continue here, and question now, have we used HCF before? Okay, have we used HCF before? Okay, answer yes and no. Okay, let's explore what a yes means. In reducing the fraction 57 by 95 to the lowest terms, we notice that 57 is divisible by 3. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 1 plus 2 is 3. It's a digit sum is a multiple of 3. And 95 has ends in 5 is divisible by 5. Okay? Then we say that because of this property here, 57 divided by 95 is 3 times 19 divided by 5 times 19. Now we have 19 as a common factor. Okay? So we divide both the numerator and the denominator by the common factor 19, and I get 3 divided by 5. So 19 is a common factor and is also a highest common factor. So we have used that HCF in this problem. We are trying to reduce a fraction 57 divided by 95 to the lowest terms. Okay, let's continue here. Let's look at it no example here. In reducing 777 by 21, we notice that both the numerator and denominators are divisible by 7. So both they are all 7, so divisible by 7, and 21 is numerator is 7 times 1, 1, 1, and denominator is 7 times 3. Let's continue here. Now it's a we have identified one factor 7. Okay, and so we represent 777 divided by 21 by its equivalent form, which is 7 times 111 divided by 7 times 3. Now we see 7 is a common factor, okay? And it's a common factor, so we'll divide both the numerator and the denominator by this common factor. So that gives me 111 divided by 3. Let's continue here. Do you see that both 111 and 3 are divisible by 3? It's a digit sum is 3. Its digit sum is 3. A digit sum is 3 means numbers are divisible by 3. Okay, that means so we already have 777 divided by 21, which is equal to 111 times 3. Let's now we'll represent the gain in a smaller numbers. It's a 3 is a factor, so it's 3 times 37, and 3 is a factor of the denominator, that's a 3 times 1. So we'll divide both the numerator and denominator by the common factor 3, and that gives me 37 divided by 1. 37 in numerator and 1 in a denominator, and which is 37. Okay, let's continue here. Continue here. We already have done that 777 divided by 21 is 37. Okay, let's continue here. Now here we use two factors, 7 and 3. We divided by 7 to get in 111 divided by 3. Then we divide both the numerator and denominator by 3 to get in 37. So we have two factors, 7 here and a 3 here on the second step. And both are common factors. Okay. And however, we divided both numerator and denominator first by 7 and then by 3. In fact, we divided both by 7 times 3 equal to 21. Okay, 21 is highest common factors, and 7 and 3 are common factors. So we did use highest common factor, but we did not do that in one step. Okay, let's continue here. 21 is HCF of 77, both of 77 and 21. Okay, So we divide by both numerator and denominator by 21 because that is HCF of 777 and 21. Let us continue from here. Let's look at now references here. Okay. Well, this is a common reference we have. It's Teacher Manual, Volume 1, which is Elementary Level by Ken Williams, and you can find this book at vedicmaths.org, and PDF form is free. Okay? So you can find that Vedic Math Teacher Manual, Elementary Level, and this is by Ken Williams, and you can find it on vedicmaths.org. And if you look for PDF form, that is free. And Vedic Math by Bharati Krishna Tirthaji, that's the primary reference on Vedic Math. If there's anything related to Vedic Math, it probably is covered in Tirthaji's book, okay? Or at least referred it then, okay? Okay, let's continue and discover Vedic Math by Ken Williams. That's the most complete, authoritative, and consistent notations, and the book is organized by sutras. This by addition and by subtraction method is in this section uh, up for sutra by alternate addition and by alternate elimination and retention. Okay, so Vedic Maths for School in 3 volume by James T. Glover. Mr. Glover used these books in high school. Easy to read, very complete, and contains significant geometry which I have not covered. Okay, so I got part of that. Those my HCF from here. Okay, and some examples, and also a whole section here by addition and by subtraction from this book here. Okay? And then figuring by the method by HCF by division I got from this book figuring. We also referred some videos, and these videos are the video on fractions. We use that to see have we used HCF before. Okay, okay. And then there we use mentioned by divisibilities when we will try and divide by 11. Okay, and then multiplication by completion. This is we discussed multiplication by sequence of 9. This video contains that. Okay. Okay, and this video also contains that multiplication by sequence of 9s. This video also contains the multiplication by sequence of 9s. When we say 142857 was 143 times 999, and those how we do multiply two numbers by sequence of 9s is contained in these two videos. Okay, let's continue, and that's all for the references.